So I'm dragging my butt today and I've got so much to do. It's raining out, it's cold. I think that's why I'm dragging my butt. And just everything on my mind of stuff that I have to get done. So today I'm going to show you, I have transplanted my tomatoes into the raised beds. I did this last Thursday, I believe. So they're doing very well. This is just our cherry tomato house. This is in greenhouse number 2. I planted 350 cherry tomatoes. So over in these 2 beds, we have all our colors. So we have our indigo kumquat, we have our indigo cherry drops, we have our yellow minis, and our orange Tarangina, I think they're called. And then these 3 rows are just our reds, our Flavorita. So somebody had asked me to explain how we constructed our bed, so I'm just going to give you a quick, this is how, in just a second. Okay, so this greenhouse is 30 feet wide, and it's 70 feet long. We have 5 beds in here. This, underneath this landscape fabric stuff, is gravel. This used to be our garden center show house, so we did not need anything other than gravel under here. And when we put the raised beds on, what we did, so underneath here is also, underneath the bed is also the landscape fabric. We just used, I can't really take this apart, but they just used rough 1x6 and made the beds approximately, I don't know, 2 feet wide, the length of the greenhouse. And we have in here our compost, alfalfa meal, and lime. And then we have a little mantis tiller, and we just till it all in. So each year we keep the soil that's in there because it depletes, obviously, when we pull out our old plants, and we just till in with new nutrients. Our compost is excellent, and the alfalfa meal and the lime really help as well. And then we have our drip tape underneath. We have 2 runs of this, so there's one on either side, and we try to plant our tomatoes as close to the drip as possible, and that way they stay nice and wet. When I transplanted these, I went down as far as I could. Now, a lot of people ask if 6 inches is enough room for these to grow. Yes, it is, absolutely, as long as you're feeding heavy. For the first week, we have not fertilized because there was enough fertilizer, enough nutrient in this beautiful soil. So now I'm going to start with my injector system, which I'll show you that at another time on another video. I'll start running my fertilizer through it. So that's, we've done, another question was how far apart. Well, we do 18-inch centers with our tomatoes, and we stagger them. So we go 18 inches from this side to there. I just take a bamboo and measure it out to 18 inches, and then I plunk my holes through and then stagger. So 18-inch centers staggered, and we also have to start with our strings. So I'm going to start bringing these strings off the tomahawks down and clipping with the tomato clips onto our tomato plants. We do have a video out there. I'll do another one just on that, so it's easier to find. A lot of my videos have different subjects throughout, so it's hard for me to remember which explanation is in which video. So there you go. They're all looking absolutely fantastic. I didn't even lose one this year. And the first day they went into a little bit of shock because it was sunny, but now they've all perked up and they're happy as can be. So I'm going to show you what I'm onto now. So right now I am getting my baskets ready. I've already filled them with soil, and I'm going to start planting my strawberries. into these hanging baskets. These sell super well at the market. And they sell well here too. We have people come here to buy them. I'm only doing 50 of these and 50 of the Tumbling Tom tomatoes. And the Tumbling Toms I'll show you whenever we are ready to transplant them. But we get our strawberry root. It's just a bare root. And I've got them soaking right now. We like to soak them for a bit before we plant. We get this bare root through a company called DeVruman. Out of Niagara Falls. These are Albion Strawberries. These are a day neutral, which last year they sent us the wrong one. They sent us Wendy, it was called, and they were a June bearing, and they only produced the once, and that was it. So customers were a little upset. We were very upset. These ones will produce all summer long. So you pick and they just keep producing. So what I'm going to do is, before we plant, I'm going to, I've got two here, I'm going to cut my root. So I'm going to set you up on the tripod and show you exactly how we do this. All right, so I hope you can see this all right. I'm kind of short for space here. So these are 12-inch plastic pots. These were super cheap. We got them through a company. It's out of Bradford, and it's called Bradford Cold Storage. And I'm really happy with them. They're actually very nice. I just watered them, so they're really dripping. They're actually very nice for the price. I can't remember exactly how much they were, but they were super cheap. So what we do is I fill my pots up with soil right to the top, and then always water before you plant, because the water will settle, or the soil will settle, and you want that little bit of a gap in there. So when you do water, we run with drips, but if we hand water, it's not going to overflow with the level soil. So that gives you a little bit of a reservoir for your water. So what I do is, I'm just gonna, I hope you can see this. I take my root and we cut to about like that. So I've already done these ones. We put 4 to a basket. And what I do is I do one in the center. When you plant them, you want to make sure that your crown, this is the crown at the base here, that is above soil. I hope you could see that. That's above the soil. Otherwise, you're going to end up having a little bit of rot happening, and that's not good. These are super healthy plants, by the way. So I do one in the center. I'm just going to move those. One in the center, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, kind of like in a triangle around that center one. And like I said, make sure your roots are, make sure your crown is above soil level. And there we go. Look it. So these will just grow like crazy. The whole entire basket will be cascaded with the strawberry plant, which is also beautiful. And then runners will start. You can take your runners off if you wish later on and replant them somewhere, or you can leave them. It is quite attractive, and then everything is just loaded with berries. So that's how we do our strawberry baskets. We sell these for $16 each, $16 or $17 each. It's funny how you forget from year to year. So that's something you can do for your farmer's market. Or for your garden center, whatever. A lot of people don't like flowers, but they do love food. So with the strawberry hanging baskets and the tomato hanging baskets, people love them. And they're very nice looking. Display conversation pieces, and you can eat them. So that's what I am up to today. I'm going to finish up my 50, and then I hang these on our drippers on the sides. I'm not sure if you can see them. So I'll hang them on the sides of the greenhouse, and then we just put our drips on, and they get watered like that instead of watering by hand. And there we go. I got 48 baskets complete. I was shorted 2, so I've got extras. I'm just going to put them into different baskets. And there we go. That is done. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video. I'll bring you next door into number 1 and show you how our seedlings are all doing, our peppers, everything is, cucumbers, everything is coming along so perfect. Yeah, so I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to try to get as many videos in as I can. While I can, it gets a little crazy here after a while, but if there's something that you'd like to see, please put it in the comments below and I will do my best to get one done for you. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye.